These are lecture notes from Elham's Math 120 online at CSM section 1.2. So let me show you all the problems first. Okay, so for those of you who don't have the book and don't plan on getting it, so 1.2, page 16, the assignment is 1 to 59 odd. Okay, so I'll hold it here so you can have it for reference in case you want to get the homework right off of that. So here's some of the problems, and a little bit more. Okay, so you've got that available if you want to use a video for homework. And then the answers. So 1.2. That over here. Here we are, 1.2. Section 1.2. There are all the odd answers. And of course, I usually give the odd homework problems. Okay. All right, so there we go. And now select odd problems, 1.2, page 16. Okay, so we're solving equations. X minus 3 equals 8. Get the x all by itself. So we add 3 to both sides, and it gives us x equals 11. Okay. Number 7, x plus 2.3 equals 3.5. Get rid of a positive 2.3 by subtracting 2.3 on both sides. This cancels out. X equals 1.2. 13, m minus 6 equals negative 10. How do you get rid of a minus 6? You add 6. So add 6 to both sides. This cancels out. M equals a negative 4. Number 19, negative 5/9 equals x minus 2/5. I add 2/5 to both sides. So I have the x isolated, but I just have to figure out what is negative 5/9 plus 2/5. So I get a common denominator. I put that in red. So I multiply this side by 5 over 5 and this side by 9 over 9 to get the common denominator of 9 times 5, which is 45. The numerators, the top, become negative 25 plus 18. So x is equal to negative 7 over 45. Okay, 25, negative 3 minus 4x plus 5x equals 18. Add 3 to both sides. Negative 4x and a positive 5x is already 1x or x, so x is equal to 21. 31. Okay, I notice 2y plus 3y minus 4y. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 minus 4 is 1. So I just have y. So I just have to add 10 to this. So 18 minus 6 plus 10. Okay, so y is equal to 14 in this particular case. Number 37, we have to distribute first. So distribute. 5 times 2a is 10a. 5 times 1 is 5. Minus 9a equals 8 minus 6 is 2. Subtract 5 on both sides. 10a minus 9a is 1a. And that cancels out. 2 minus 5 is negative 3. 43, you have to distribute first. So negative 3 times that and that. Negative 6m plus 27. Distribute 7m minus 28 equals 12 minus 9 is 3. Combine like terms. The m's come out to be m, negative 6 plus 7. 27 minus 28 is a negative 1. Add 1 to both sides. M is equal to 4. 49, 2x equals 3x minus 3x plus 1. If you have x on both sides, then you get x all on the same side, preferably with a positive sign. So subtract 2x on both sides. 2x minus 2x is 0. 3x minus 2x is 1x, which is x. And now I subtract 1 on both sides. So negative 1 equals x, or x equals negative 1. You probably notice I didn't check too many of these. It's always a good idea to check your answers to see if you get the solution correct. So to check, I plug in negative 1 here and here. 2 times negative 1. Is it equal to 3 times negative 1 plus 1? Negative 2 equals negative 3 plus 1. That's correct. Okay, I mean, it wouldn't be wrong to check any of these problems. Certainly never anything wrong with checking your solutions. Okay, 4x minus 7 equals 5x plus 1. Subtract 4x on both sides. So negative 7 equals x plus 1. Subtract 1. Negative 8 equals x, or x equals negative 8. We usually prefer to have our x on the left side, the variable on the left-hand side. Okay, I'll check that one also. So I check, I put negative 8 here and negative 8 here. It's going to look like this. 4 times negative 8 minus 7 equals 5 times negative 8 plus 1. Is that true? So negative 32 minus 7, that's negative 40 plus 1. Negative 39 equals negative 39, so that works. And finally, 59. 8a minus 7.1 equals 7a plus 3.9. Okay. We have a's on both sides of the equal sign. Get it on one side, preferably with a positive sign. Subtract 7a on both sides. That cancels out. 8a minus 7a is 1a, or just a. So a minus 7.1 equals 3.9. Get rid of negative 7.1, add 7.1. That cancels out. A is equal to 11. Check. Plug in 11 here and 11 here. 8 times 11 minus 7.1. Is that equal to 7 times 11 plus 3.9? 88 minus 7.1. 77 plus 3.9. And 80.9 is equal to 80.9. So it does check. All right, so these are some of the problems for section 1.2 of Milham's Math 20 120 online.